And so when did you start to learn this stuff? And, you know, so you played some competitive sports,
yes,
but you didn't have a male figure growing up.
Yep.
You served. Did that help?
Definitely.
Did you learn some things there?
Yeah, definitely. Let me start with sports.
Okay.
I had one coach in particular. His name is Matt Labram. In fact, so this was, I'm 38, so this was 20 years ago in high school. And him and I still talk. He's somebody I still admire and respect. He's still coaching, in fact. I had an opportunity to speak with his baseball team last year, or earlier this year. And he was rough on us, man. Like, he was rough. Like, I remember you would look at him, and you know you did something wrong, and you'd look at him, and you could just see, like, the disgust and disappointment in his eyes. But it wasn't there to belittle you. And that was the difference. And I recognized that even then. I'm like, he doesn't think less of us. He actually thinks more of us. He thinks we're capable of more. So there was never a point in time with him that I thought he doesn't like us, or he doesn't want us to win or be successful. It was always about that. But the way that he did it was different than, say, my mother would do it. And so he's rough and hard on us. I remember my boys, earlier, my oldest in particular, he's playing tackle football. He has for the last couple of years. And this season, the first game, he got chewed out by the coach. And I was sitting with my wife on the sideline. I usually coach. I didn't coach this year. And I could see my wife. She's like, she's getting all ruffled up, like mama bear syndrome, right? And I'm like, just relax. He's getting chewed out. He did something wrong. He probably knows he did something wrong. Yes, he did something wrong. Let the coach yell at him. Let him get his butt kicking and his butt chewing, and then let him learn from it. So we got his butt chewing as I was watching. He got his butt chewing, and then a couple of plays later, the coach came over to him, wrapped his arm around him, and started talking to him. And after the game, I asked my son about it, and he says, oh yeah, he was telling me what I needed to do. So he did it in a way that was like, hey, you let down the team, you failed, yell at him. Then what did he do? He built him back up. Well, he was probably cooled off, right? And my son could let the lesson stew a little bit. So I learned that a lot in sports. Sports was really good for me that way. And when I wasn't in sports, I noticed myself getting very aggressive, but not having a constructive outlet for it. I was getting into fights, and I was mouthing off to my teachers, and I was letting this masculinity take control without learning how to harness it in a productive way, which is through, in this case, competitive sports.